A long time ago, a bride and her groom were driving, on their wedding night, along a long and winding road. Suddenly, they lost control of the car and crashed, killing them both instantly. To this day, the ghostly figure of a bride can be seen walking along the 13 curves, searching for her lost groom. That's how one version of the story goes, at least. In some versions, the ghost of the bride is covered in blood. In others, she has glowing eyes. Some versions specify the date of the accident. But all versions have one thing in common. If you visit Cedarvale Road near Syracuse, New York, you may just see her. A pale figure, eternally searching, haunting. Just driving that for the first time, I started laughing nervously. It is surprisingly winding, and I guess that's where the name comes from, the 13 curves. But I can totally see how a legend would arise here, and I imagine it's much spookier at night and probably much more dangerous, especially in the rain. We're gonna be driving this thing in the darkness, in the rain, looking for ghosts. So wish me luck. The good news is though, if you're watching this, that means I survived. So spoiler alert. As soon as I read about the 13 curves on the haunted history trail of New York State, I knew I had to check it out. To me, this represents the quintessential urban legend. It's so traditional that everyone has heard aspects of this story before. A ghost lady in white, and/or someone dying on a stretch of road, and their ghost haunting that location forevermore. No matter the provenance or factual basis, stories like this can completely infiltrate those logical parts of your brain. You know, with the fog, you start to see a sort of white shape, but then you look closer and it's not anything. Also, the wispy plants along the side of the road sort of look like a shape in the darkness. Or you'll see a tree sticking out a little farther than the others and it looks like there's someone standing there. Your eyes can play tricks on you out here. We drove along the winding section of the road a couple of times, back and forth, and then we pulled over. I'm just looking for anyone, anything. Is there anybody out here? If you're a bride, are you here right now? Do you need help finding your groom? That's like a scary thing to say and I regret it. I think I'm gonna get out just for a moment and walk around. This is genuinely terrifying. It's so dark, quiet. I'm so scared. I am legitimately terrified right now. Not even of cars, because you'll see a car coming from a while away. Since it's so dark, you'll see the headlights. But I'm actually scared of seeing a ghost. This is the perfect place to see one. Okay, I'm back in the car. I don't know why I found that so unsettling. I mean, it's a terrifying situation, you know? You learn all about a spooky ghost that walks along this road, and then you walk along that road alone at night. It's quite terrifying. Thankfully, I did not see anything. Probably not the best way to look for a ghost, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like fun. I'm glad I did it. My adrenaline is going. While we didn't find the ghost bride or groom, this is definitely a terrifying road, especially at night, and I can see why people believe it to be haunted. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.